All right, welcome to EMP Cycle Works. My name is Joe. I'm the owner. We've been in business for about 2 years. I got 15 years experience working on bikes. We're a full-time, full-service shop. Do everything from build custom motors, transmissions, to full service, tires and oil change and stuff like that. This is an SMT wheel that we got to convert from a belt drive into a chain drive. So basically what has to happen is I have to change the hub from a standard hub that accepts old style pulley to a cush drive setup for the chain drive kit that's going on this bike. Alright, it's a little bit better view to see, so you can see what we got going on here. This was assembled from SMT from the factory, and it's good to know that they really lock these down. So I got my 1/2 inch drive breaker bar. It's a 7/16 12 point, and as you can see, I have this thing, the 1/2 inch breaker bar down to 3/8, down to a 1/4 inch drive, because it's only 7/16 12 point that I have. Get that big thing out of the way, and hopefully the snap-on impact 3/8 impact driver. All right. This is the hub. Pretty nice. Too bad they won't return it, so kind of stuck with it. But that's my fault. I'm gonna disassemble this hub, and bolts that go down through this side that we got to remove in order to take this apart. So I got to get a different tool. All right, I got my 3/8 snap-on 3/8 drive Allen snap-on kit. So let's see if I can break this loose. Yep. Okay. This is making me nervous. I'm going to drop something on this wheel. Cover it. Try this. Use these bolts to push the other side out. So this is the pulley side. So the pulley side's got the white on it. The white protector still on it. Alright. This is the pulley side for the cush drive. The chain drive kit that we have on the bike already utilizes that setup. these pins will hold it together. These pins. I'm going to put some anti-seize on these pins, and I'm going to grab some red Loctite for the bolts. Just put a little bit of anti-seize on these. If we're ever to do this again, we want this to come out relatively easy. You don't need a ton, just enough to give it just some color. Anti-seize will leave a big mess everywhere. Anything you touch is going to have it if you don't clean it off your hands. So these little pins index into these holes in the rim here, hopefully. Going without a hitch, like that. Nice. Okay, so flip this over. And I'm holding on to it. I don't want it to fall out onto the rim. If it falls out otherwise, I'm not like super concerned about it, but I do not want it to fall out on the rim. And this thing came with the internal spacer. So that goes on. And then the hub will go on as well. The brake side hub. Where do they... That ain't right. Looks like I'm gonna have to cut this. Right. So I gotta get a measurement here. It's difficult to get an accurate measurement. Alright, I knocked the bearing out of the old hub that I had. The ABS bearing should be the same, so it's this one. So I'm going to take my caliper and zero it on the inner race. So that means any number that it says would be from this top, the top of this, minus the bearing. So this number, yep. All right, 4.576. So time to get to the lathe. All right, it's my little machine shop here. Start off with the Milwaukee bandsaw, the handheld bandsaw. I got it rigged up in a Swag off-road. Makes it a vertical bandsaw. Really nice. Cheap way to go about getting a bandsaw, plus it's portable if I ever need that. So I got this marked, probably about 50 thousandths bigger than I need. So as long as I stay above that mark, the lathe will be able to cut this square, because I'll never get it square in here, and you don't want uneven pressure on the bearing. It's not a super square cut or anything, but should do what we need. Alright, I got to cut down the size. I'm going to take my chamfering tool, chamfer the inside so that the axle doesn't have any issues going through. It's a real nice tool, cleans it up nice. And then I'm going to turn it on and just hit this edge with the file so it's not sharp, basically. Trying to knock the edge down. And that's a spacer. Here, I got the new machined spacer. It's a little bit bigger. We'll see how this works. It fits much better. It's not loose in there. So, job well done here.